Hi ladies and gentlemen, this project was to see the effect of irradiation as a mitigation treatment on storage quality of early season peaches and nectarines for air freight consignment. Fruit exported to market access countries in most cases requires a mandatory cold sterilization period of 22 days at -0.55 degrees Celsius to disinfest against phytosanitary pests. Early season peaches and nectarine cultivars are air freighted to overseas markets, so cold sterilization is not an option. The objective is to determine whether the recommended AVIS absorbed irradiation dose has an adverse influence on storage quality of peaches and nectarines. Peaches and nectarines were sourced from a packhouse in Limpopo, couriered to Experica in Stellenbosch, and cooled to -0.5 degrees Celsius. Fruit were taken to Hebro Cape irradiation facility for treatment at different concentrations. After irradiation, the peaches and nectarines were subjected to a simulated loading and air freight for 24 hours at 16 degrees Celsius, followed by 24 hours at 10 degrees Celsius. After irradiation and simulated air freight, fruit was stored at -0.5 degrees Celsius for 3 days to simulate the distribution period overseas. At start of shelf life, fruit quality evaluation was done, followed by end of shelf life evaluation after 5 days at 10 degrees. The results shows that different target irradiation concentrations and the actual absorbed dose levels measured via the dosimeters and the average temperature increases. You can clearly see that we totally met and got to the target irradiation dose of the 400, 800 and 1000, and there were no significant differences with regard to temperature increase as a result of the treatment. If you look at the quality of sunburst nectarines subject to different irradiation concentrations and the simulated air freight and distribution plus the shelf life, you can see there was no significant differences of the treatment on fresh firmness with the 11 or the 8 millimeter tip. Shrivel levels did not differ significantly between treatments, and there were no internal disorders recorded and no overripe fruit. Irradiation had no serious negative effects on quality of the fruit. After the simulated air freight, the fruit was still in good condition. With some cultivars, there were slight decrease in flesh firmness with increased irradiation doses, with no visible irradiation damage. Confirmation of these results is needed before a conclusion can be made regarding irradiation of air-freighted nectarines and peaches. It is advised to conduct future research using insect-proof packaging that is compliant with the APHIS regulations. I just want to thank Wardgrow for funding and continued support, for Hebro Cape for the irradiation treatment and their great service, and all staff at Experico for their inputs and assistance. Thank you very much.